Hi, I greet this day with the love in my heart. Welcome to Indian Stock Mind Dynamics. Today, the tip of the day is Power of Intuition, Part 3. Please be with me. In the meanwhile, today, 23rd May 2019, what a wonderful day is ahead. Let's make use of it. And coming to the same day, 23rd May, in 1903, I just read about Gemini Roy, a famous painter who was one of the best pupils of Rabindranath Tagore. He joined the government School of Arts and Crafts and made a fortune by introducing the modern art to the Indian. And he also got the Padma Bhushan Award, highest civilian award. So today, the day in which he got into that government school of arts and crafts in Calcutta, I remember it. And 23rd May in 1984. Yesterday I was talking about Edwin Hillary and our Tenzin, who had conquered the Mount Everest in 1953. But this 1984, a woman from India, have you heard about her? She was an employee of Tata Steel and Iron Limited, Jamshedpur. She conquered the highest summit of Mount Everest in the same 23rd May 1984. Her name is Bachendri Paul. Okay, she's one of the fifth women in the world conquered the Mount Everest. And today, the 23rd May is considered to be Turtle Day. I don't know why. And also it is also called Lucky Penny Day. If you find a penny on the way, keep it safe, and it brings a lot of luck and to protect you from all enmity and negativity. In fact, I have one coin with me which I got it in 22 years back, still in my purse. Well, now coming to my subject, power of intuition is one of a phenomenal factor which our human brain possesses. It also can be called as one of the intelligence. And you know that neuroscience has made our brain into two parts, part 1, part 2, or left brain, right brain. This intuition is correlated with the daydream and lies in the right brain, they say. It's an activity of right brain. And the left brain, as you know, it is a rational factor which always very analytical mode and analyze it in a scientific way. But the right brain doesn't do that. It has no meaning at all, but it goes with that. As we all know, intuition is a direct perception of truth, fact, etc., indefinite or definite, or we call it as independently any reasoning process and immediate apprehension. That's the meaning of intuition. Okay, recently I read a book called Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman. It's a wonderful book. He gives a very good perception about how we process information in advance, and he underlined the word intuition. Okay, that book, if you find it, you just read it. And coming to the real factor of how intuition works for everybody. I know our famous richest man on the earth. When we think about our Microsoft king. Who is that? Hope you remember. He's Bill Gates. He was a student of Harvard University and studying computer science. But his intuition said that subject may not help him for come up in life, but he also understood the other language skill of the computer, and its intuitiveness told him the market condition in which the computer world going to take place. And there he got the idea of inventing that Microsoft computer, and he's become a world famous one of the richest man. Similarly, there is a man by name Catmull, that is Edwin Catmull. Have you heard about him? He is a co-founder of Pixel Animation Limited, and he 20 years, for the last 20 years, struggled to bring out computerized animation. No one has accepted his introduction and everybody is deprived him. After 20th year, you could come out with a movie, Toy Story. It was released in 19th November 1995, brought in 361 million. And later, the same Toy Story and then animation, that the pixel animation, was sold to Walt Disney for $7.4 billion. Now, my dear friends, why have to quote all this? We do have that kind of intuition with us, which predict something good going to happen or something bad going to happen, but we don't give or pay attention to that. Our inner dialogue always tells that this is what we need, but we don't know how to recognize it. How do I recognize these things? Now, today being a penny day, a lucky penny day, I remember a story. Already I told this story in earlier videos also, but still today it is an appropriate day to tell. A man, very poor, and he was walking home and trying to get a job everywhere, but because he is not studied well, job was not offered, he is not getting a good job. As he was passing the road, he found a penny on the road. He took it and kept it in his coat pocket and went home. And the same story to telling his wife that he has not got the job. The woman was pregnant. She said, see, I'm going to bear a child. If you don't get a job, how are we going to lead our life? He said, that's what I'm also thinking. But one thing happened today. I got one penny on the road that I'm keeping it in my pocket. And this is going to get me a fortune. That's what people say, it said. And you believe it or not, the man got the job and became rich, and he offered a job to many people later on. And one day he wanted to see that coin which was kept it in his pocket. When he put his hand inside, instead of coin, there was a coat button was there. He got shocked and went home and asked his wife, where did the coin go? And the wife said, no, the next day when you told me I was about to brush up your coat, the coin fell down and I could not find it out till today. So in that coin, in replacement, I kept up your coat button, and you were thinking all these days that coin is with you. See, the belief system brings you all good things. Okay, this is a story I want to tell you. At the same time, see now how to program our mind and get the right intuitions. There are 3 techniques which I want to give you. The first technique is be clarity in your thinking. What do you want? What you don't want? Make it very specific. Take a sheet of paper and write it, journal it. I've been telling you from the part 1. Okay, make it very clear, and the clarity of thinking is must here. 2, be honest. Be honest. Honest to core in the sense, whatever you do, believe it, and definitely pay attention to whatever you are doing it. Then it will bring a luck, whatever you feel. So be honest, whatever you think, whatever you do. And the third thing is, after journaling it, your like and dislike, and after understanding or honest, whatever subject you know, and sit and meditate on that. 3 minutes spending a day doesn't make any difference. Don't think it will bring a lot of fortune to you. Just get up from the bed before 7 minutes, sit and ask your mind, let the intuition direct me to the right path. Definitely it will direct you, and the right people, the right situation, the right event will occur, and you will also able to predict what is going to happen. Try this, okay? Last but not the least, our thinking process, every day what we are putting into our mind, okay, Either it makes you or it tears you apart. That's what I learned it somewhere. Okay? Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later and may you all be blessed.